Have you been struggling to let go of something lately? Maybe it's a habit, a thought pattern, an emotion that repeats itself. So then this video is for you. Today we are going to do the tiger climbs the mountain. And the tiger is with the metal element and the lungs and the large intestine. So the lungs, what they do is they expand and contract basically. And when they expand, they take in the oxygen and they take out everything that we need from the oxygen. And when they contract, they expel all the bad qi, everything that we don't need. So the large intestine basically does the same. It takes in the food, it extracts all the parts it needs and expels all the waste. So the same thing basically happens with our thoughts and emotions. There are things we need and there are things we don't need. So the metal element is kind of the decisive part, like a blade that cuts off everything we no longer need and it extracts everything we need. So let's, for example, take our thoughts. We have so many thoughts every day, right? So if you have a balanced metal element, you just let go of everything you just don't need. You can kind of extract all the information out of your thoughts. You kind of take the inspiring thoughts and let them grow. Okay, so let's get started. We start with a quick warm-up and then we get into the practice. Okay, start with shaking it out. Let go of all the tension in your body, keep your breath smooth, and feel like you're shaking off all the habits, thoughts, emotions that you no longer want in your life. For the purpose of this video, I kept these exercises quite short, but go ahead and pause the video at any moment and do these exercises in your own pace. Okay, so keep shaking it out till you feel nice and warm and relaxed. And then you can start shaking it faster. And now hold a ball of qi between your palms in front of the lower dantian. On the inhale, the ball expands. And on the exhale, the ball contracts. Feel the resistance between your hands and synchronize your breath with the movement. Keep holding the ball while you step into a wider stance. And slowly roll your way down, keeping the back straight. Initiate the rolling movement from your hips and always keep the ball between your hands. Your palms always facing each other and try to make this feel like a massage for your whole body, your hip joints, your inner organs, and keep this feeling of qi between your hands. Make sure to do it on both sides equally, and then come back to center and slowly roll your way up. Feel vertebrae by vertebrae. Stepping in softly, and now twist from the very center of your spine. Start with the belly and then move up to the chest and the neck, till you finally look all the way back into the corner of your eyes. You exhale when you twist back, and you inhale when you come back to the front. Notice my arms twisting in opposite directions. Now let's warm up the wrists and the ankles. You can do this wrists and ankles separately or both together. Just make sure you do full rotations and get the joints nice and warm. Make sure to do even numbers on both sides. Okay, let's do some head rolls. Be very gentle with yourself here. You don't want to move into pain, into tension. Just do it nice and relaxed and do even numbers on both sides. Make sure to get full rotations. Okay, next we're tilting the head and wrists in opposite directions. Notice one hand is opened up fully and the other one is closed, so the fingertips touch each other. You want to keep your head relaxed here. Okay, clasping the hands, feel like you're pushing up the sky. Stretch all the way up, lengthen the spine. Bending to the side and then twist, so you're looking up to the sky. You inhale when you stretch up and you exhale when you bend and twist. Feel like you're wringing out the whole body like a towel. You want to feel like a massage in the liver and the spleen. And then relax the whole body when you lower the hands. Now opening the heart to the sky. Notice my chest opening And notice my twisting of the arms backwards, so the thumbs are pointing backwards. And when I'm hugging in, I'm touching my shoulders and I make a hollow chest. I inhale, fully opening the chest. Exhale, fully hugging in. When I close, notice my hands fall onto my thighs. And then feel like you're gathering chi. Bring it downwards to your spine. Bring it down into the lower dantian. And then some four-gate breathing. Breathing into the dantian and breathing out through your palms and feet. When you do this the first time, start with breathing only into the palms till you feel the chi settle there, and then you can add the feet. So in this Qigong we use the Tiger Claw, which goes like this. So the knuckles are not fully bent, but more like this, more like a half moon. And we feel a activation on the Lao Gong point. And you want to really hold like 30% tension throughout the whole Qigong. Remember to really hold the tension throughout the whole movement and only release it when you close. Okay, so we start doing the upper body, then we do the lower body, and then we add both things together. So the upper body goes like this. We start with the Tiger Claw, right? So one claw is facing to the sky and one claw is facing to the ground. So the elbows are slightly bent and we open up like this. Then we turn the front hand and we stretch the back hand back like this. And we extend the back wrist. So we feel a stretch in the wrist. And then we cut. We have this cutting movement. We twist the whole upper body through the spine, opening the chest. The twist goes into the shoulders and into the arms. The front hand turns so it faces the ground, and then we cut again. So practice this till you feel like you got it. And then you can move to the next part of the video. So first I want to show you a little exercise that gets you prepared for the step work. So you want to get into like a sitting posture where you bend from the hip joints and keep the back straight. So you want to be able to do this. Doesn't matter if you go like high like this or low like this, but really get a feeling for bending the hip joint a little bit. So you can also try this, keeping the legs slightly bent, tucking the tailbone a little bit so it points to the ground, and then try to bend from the hip joint without losing the tailbone connection to the ground. Really just feel the motion in the hip joints, like you're going from here and not bending the back like this. Okay, so now let's get into the step work. So we have both feet together and I open one foot 45 degrees. This is the foot I'm gonna have my weight on. Remember the sitting posture that I showed you. So you sit on the back leg, have a straight back and extend your front leg. You open the foot 45 degrees and then you transition the weight. And the other thing is you want to always have this sitting posture and always transition the weight first and then extending the foot. Have the hips always on the same height. That's also very important to keep that hip orientation. And try to keep the gaze forward to the ground. So, and the other thing that's very vital for your knees especially is when you step, that your knees are always pointing in the direction of the toes. That's going to be very important for your knees to not cause any knee pain or injury. Okay, congratulations on making it this far already. Always remember to thank yourself for your progress, for investing in yourself, and be kind to yourself. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like to see more of these videos. and to hit the like button and leave a comment on how you like the practice. So we always start opening up a few times. I'm just doing it one time now, but you can do like 3 times on your own. Then we open up 45 degrees. We have the tiger claws. Now we have one claw facing the ground, and we lift the knee and the claw at the same time. And then we sink, we extend the front leg, and we extend the arms. Have the wrist extended, try to keep a straight back. Have a twist, tiger claw, front claw is facing the ground, back claw facing the sky. And then have this cutting, swinging movement of the arms. Then we have a twist again. We open the front foot, swinging the arms. Twist, claw, front claw facing the ground, opening front foot, transitioning the weight, extending and cutting movement at the same time. Remember, knees always pointing to the toes. And then also always stay aligned to the front. So you look down to the ground, to the front. So just a quick note, this form can be very challenging, especially at the beginning. You hear me breathing. It's also challenging for me, for my lungs. So it's really activating the lungs. That's very good. Just practice always a few repetitions at a time, like maybe do 6 repetitions or maybe do 10 repetitions. Test it out for yourself. How many can you do without exhausting yourself? And then just close 1 time or maybe 3 times, how much you like, and go into Zhang Zhuang and do some 4-gate breathing. Feel your body, relax the body. Breathe into the lower dantian. Breathe into the palms, settle your breath, relax the body, and then do some more repetitions and repeat this cycle. So this way you don't get exhausted and you get also all the benefits from this form. Okay, we add the breath, open up. So you inhale, opening up, palm to the sky, exhale, coming down, inhale with the twist and exhale with the swinging and the stepping. Always inhale, twist the whole body, opening the chest, filling your lungs with oxygen, and then exhale with the swinging and the stepping. Remember, this is for the lungs, so emphasize full inhale and full exhale. Start slowly and do this movement with the least amount of tension possible. Meek like the tiger. Feel like the tiger climbing up the mountain. Feel its strength, feel its willpower, and feel its decisiveness and clarity. We close. Imagine all the thoughts and emotions you want to let go of melting down. Melt down the tensions in your body, melt them into the ground, and bring in joy and happiness. Bring in inspiration, clarity. Bring the hands in front of the dantian, and then breathing in, fill the whole lungs with white colored or silver colored energy. Feel joy and happiness, feel clarity and inspiration. And then you breathe out everything you no longer need. Breathe out the thoughts, the emotions, your habits. Breathe them out. Let them disperse into the air like smoke. Once you've done this 3 times or so, breathe into the lungs, fill them with this energy, fill them with happiness, inspiration, and then breathe out, spread it through the whole body. Feel every cell fill with inspiration, joy, happiness. And once you've done this enough, shift your awareness down into the lower dantian. Breathe into the lower dantian, see a white colored orb, and breathing out, see it condense into a small white pearl. Okay, amazing, congratulations, you've done the Tiger Qigong. Remember to always be kind with yourself, be patient. This Qigong can be very challenging to the body at the beginning. So take regular breaks where you close, do some 4-gate breathing and relax the whole body. Okay, so that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice. If you like this video, remember to push the like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and leave a comment on how you liked it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the practice. I wish you much chi. Bye bye.